Hey guys, this is Curl Goddess 150, and this video is going to be sort of like a mini series in my playlist with back to school. Now I know we already started back to school, pretty much everybody here in like the United States, I guess. But this can also help you because I know there's a lot of people who, even though they started a new year, they're not prepared to succeed, they haven't succeeded. And I just want to make this video for all you guys who need help. I know I was one of you guys needing help and all that, but this is sort of like step by step how I think you should get good grades, because there's people who put a video like this on how to get good grades, but I want to explain it more in depth how I think you should get good grades. This could help you, or it could help somebody you know, and some tips might not help you and some tips might, so keep on watching. So the first video in this series, it's going to be how to organize, and what I've used is a planner. Now I can't show you guys my planner, but I can show you like a planner that I use separately. So this planner is the planner that I've been using, that not in school, and it's just an inspirational quote. I will have a motivation video later, so I won't read it. But this planner is without lines. It doesn't have lines, and it's just a regular planner. It's not like a planner that I use a lot, but you know, it's a planner, so you can buy a planner, and you need a planner to organize. You need the dates, tests, quizzes, and that's pretty much, if you don't have a planner, you can't succeed in school. You can't get good grades, have the grades that you want. Another thing that I use, because I know a lot of people don't like using planners, they don't like it, they think it's like too heavy or too annoying to bring every day to school. So something that I use a lot too is this. It's like memo pads, but like it helps me organize. And sorry about that, these are falling, that's why. I'll show you guys that right now. But as you guys can see, that was a little, but it's like sticky notes, but it's a little bit more girlier. And I stick these in my desk somewhere, or somewhere that I can see it with tests. And I have like this little post-it notes. They have like shoes and purses, and I put these in the books. Like if there's a question that I need, or just to mark it, I just put these. And I also use to-do lists. So this is the to-do list that came with it, and it says things to do. And I like to write like my assignments, the day I want them due, and it really helps a lot. I don't have an example of that because usually afterward I'll just rip it off and throw it away. But it comes a lot with it, so that's a thing that you can use to organize. Also, besides the planner, you need to have organization methods besides the planner. So you need to get organized. And I have lots of friends who their backpack is like filled with junk. Like you can't find anything there. They don't even have a folder for a class, or I'm not saying you have to have a folder for each class, even like elective or drama or something if you take that. But you can like combine them. So I've used binders, I've used folders, and it really depends on the subject you're taking, the class. Right now I'm using a binder because it actually helps a lot, so I'm going to show you that method. But I also have the folder and notebook method. So this method with the folder and notebook method is one of the most common methods used out there. And so these are the folders that I have. I also have a red one and a yellow one, but I can't show those to you right now. So these are the ones that I use, and you could use plastic if you want. It's just I've used these because these were actually cheaper. I got these at Walmart for 50 cents. if you guys want these, and they're really cool, and they have like different colors too. So this is a purple one, and purple was English for me, and I put all my English folders here. Green is biology for me, but I can also use this as my band folder, because I take band class and I have lots of music, but I have a band for third period, and then I have first for this one's, and it really just like both classes actually are like I have them both in block day, so it works a lot too. And then this is French. Blue is for French, and I just want to show you guys the folders. Well, not all of them, but here's the folders. Just has 2 pockets and it has a prompt, and that's the folder. And we have here our typical notebook, and this is just a notebook that I bought, but I can't show you guys because it has a lot of my name. But just take notes in this and have like a folder, and it helps a lot if you take lots of notes, or you write down lots of notes, or you get a lot of handouts from that teacher, because the binder, depending on how big the binder is, will be too heavy if you take notes there or something like that. And I also use the binder method because this like really weighs down my backpack. Imagine I have 6 classes a day, so I have to bring a folder and a notebook for each class. It's gonna weigh a ton in my backpack, so I just use the binder method because I don't have a locker. Many high schools do, but for some reason my high school doesn't. So I have to use a binder method, and I use a 1-inch binder. So here's the binder that I use, and I do have a decorating in the front, but I can't show you guys because it has my last name on it. So just for safety reasons, it's a green binder, and I got this from Walmart for like $2 to $3, so it's pretty cheap, and it's just a 1-inch. I don't need a bigger binder because I found out that a 1-inch is enough for me. And this is how I organize. So here, in this pocket, I just have some vocabulary, and then I have my band stuff that I don't want to have a tab for because it's a little bit. And then I use the, as you can see, I use just the regular cheap paper tabs. They really work for me, I guess. It doesn't really matter. But next year I'm going to use the plastic ones because these will rip after like a year of using them, and the plastic ones don't. So it depends on, like, make it creative if you want to. It's just the way I have it right now. And some people are so organized that they put like math, and then they put notes, homework, tests, quizzes, and that for me, it works, I guess, if you're keeping your stuff all the time in your binder. But for me, it doesn't really. So it's just, I have biology, and then I have like handouts, and I use these clear sheet protectors. I use just these clear sheet protectors. So my notes again for biology. And then I have French. Okay, so I have French. And for French, I just have one thing in there. It's just all vocabulary. So, and then geometry. And as you guys can see, I pretty much don't, like, I just use the sheet protectors. That's why I bought the regular ones, the regular dividers without like any pockets, because I use sheet protectors. It protects my work a lot. because like I just hate it when I turn in work and it's all wrinkly and ugly, so these are better. Yeah. So that's pretty much it. Oh, I'm missing one. Yeah. And it's English, and for English, so here's my English stuff. And then in the back, I always have paper to take notes, and then I have extra sheet protectors. So that's how I organize my binder. It's really simple method. I know some people like complex method, and maybe I will make a video on that because I have used the other method, but just for this year it doesn't really work out good. So that's pretty much it. I also so my binder won't get full, I take all my papers and put them in like accordion folder, and I will show you that right now. So this is my accordion folder, and I bought this from Target. I believe it was like $7 or something. But this is the pattern. It's like, it looks yellow, but it's actually like lime green. And then it has white and blue, and it's very packed in here. So it's just a 13 pocket. And I don't have the names for tabs in yet, but pretty much how I organize it, there's 13 pockets here. I only use like 6 or 7. I organize by my class. So if I have by the periods, I mean. So first I had biology. So all this tab is just biology notes. It's like packed. I have notes, tests, quizzes. I can do it separately, but it depends. All my classes haven't had like many notes and tests, so it's just notes, tests, and quizzes. And then I have French. Then I have geometry. Oh, before geometry I have band. And then geometry, and then history, and then English. And I don't have a separate tab for PE. I put that with band because like in band and PE I really don't get papers that much, maybe in the beginning of the year, but that's all. And I have a tab where I put, so in each tab, so I have like my geometry tab, then I have like tests, then I have quizzes, then I have homework or assignments, and they're all categorized. I also have essays in here, so I can't really show you because most of the stuff has my name on it, but it's just like an overview, I guess. Test, quizzes. It doesn't say on the tab because I took them off. It had my name and everything. But that's pretty much it. That's how I organize. And if it does get filled, I have a binder, a separate binder that I put stuff in. So I'm going to show you that right now. So this is my binder. It's just a blue Staples binder that's like heavy duty, doesn't have anything yet. But after the folder that I was just showing you guys, I do throw away some things like after the quarter ends. But in high school we have, well, I don't know if every high school does that, but I think everyone should do this. It's finals. And finals is like everything you learned into one big huge test. So if you fail, then you practically fail the whole semester, which sucks. So the papers like tests, quizzes, notes, that's pretty much it that I put in here. I don't have anything yet, but pretty soon I'm just going to put everything here for each subject. I'm having finals like in late December. No, like before we get out of Christmas break. So, and then afterward in January, it's like a new semester. So I'm just going to put like everything here. I'm going to put like test quizzes for each subject, notes. So that's what I recommend you do for finals. So the last thing that I suggest is these post-it notes. And these are amazing if you have like a test or something you have to print out, or if you have something else to do. And these are just like tips that I will give you. In every video I'm going to give you like little tips that may be kind of awkward. Like not awkward, but like weird. That you think, how does this have with organizing? It helps me a lot to get good tests. If I have to print out a paper or something, it helps a lot. Sorry if I'm touching my hair a lot. But it helps with getting good grades. Another thing that I suggest is getting color pens, highlighters. So these are just some highlighter that I have. And then I have different color pens that I use to highlight notes or for my agenda. And another thing, this is like the last thing, I guess, it helps with studying and just an overall. This is called a Minion, but it's a USB Minion. And I just take off the head, poor Minion. But so this is my Minion, and it's a USB Minion drive. So you can use these for tests and quizzes. Sometimes I know your printer doesn't work or something. You can always use a USB drive, and this helps a lot. So this will always, okay, so there will be a separate video on different things. This is just day one. Also, I will have a separate video on how on some tricks and tips that I can give you guys. Sorry, I can't talk today. Some tricks and tips that I can give you guys for a separate video. So I hope you guys enjoy this video. Please comment, subscribe. Bye!